Imagine a creature with the body of a pot-bellied herbivore, the claws of a horror movie monster, and feathers that wouldn't look out of place on a giant bird. This is Therizinosaurus, a dinosaur that baffles, intrigues, and fascinates scientists and dinosaur enthusiasts alike. How did a relative of the most fearsome predators become a slow-moving, leaf-eating giant? What were those massive claws actually used for? And why is Therizinosaurus one of the best examples of evolution taking an unexpected path? In today's video, we're taking a peek into the world of this prehistoric oddity, from its discovery and anatomy to its evolution and way of life. Our journey begins in 1948, deep in the Nemiget Formation in the Gobi Desert in Mongolia. A joint Soviet-Mongolian expedition stumbled upon a series of enormous curved claws, unlike anything seen before. These fossils were puzzling. The claws were over a meter long, but they were isolated, with no skull or body to give context. Based on limited evidence, paleontologist Evgeny Maleev proposed that they came from a massive turtle-like creature. He named it Therizinosaurus caleniformis, meaning scythe lizard shaped like a turtle. It wasn't until decades later, in the 1970s and 80s, that more complete skeletons of related dinosaurs began to turn up. Fossils of Alexosaurus, Bipiasaurus, and Segnosaurus showed scientists that these were not turtles and not predators, but an entirely different group of theropods, one that had evolved to eat plants. These new finds helped us finally reconstruct what Therizinosaurus may have looked like, and the results were weirder than anyone expected. Therizinosaurus was a towering figure, measuring an estimated 33 feet in length and standing up to 16 feet tall. It likely weighed between 3 and 5 tons, similar to a large elephant. Its body was bulky and barrel-shaped, with a wide pelvis and a massive gut, a strong indicator of an herbivorous diet. It had a long neck, tipped with a small skull equipped with a toothless beak at the front and leaf-shaped teeth in the back for processing vegetation. But the most iconic feature? The claws. Each hand bore 3 scythe-like claws, each up to 3.3 feet long. These are the longest claws of any known animal, living or extinct. Despite how menacing they look, these claws were likely not used for killing prey. Instead, scientists believe they were tools for pulling down high branches, defending against predators, or even intimidating rivals. Therizinosaurus was also feathered, a trait it shares with birds and many other theropods. While the feathers weren't for flight, they may have played roles in thermoregulation, species recognition, or even mating displays. Therizinosaurus lived during the late Cretaceous period, around 70 million years ago, in what is now Mongolia. Its environment was a mix of river valleys, forests, and floodplains, rich in vegetation and home to a wide variety of dinosaur species. Fossil evidence suggests Therizinosaurus may have nested in groups, similar to other large theropods. While we haven't found direct nests from this species, related Therizinosaurs laid large, elongated eggs in carefully arranged patterns. It's possible that adults engaged in some level of nest protection, especially given the many predators they lived alongside. One of the main predators would have been Tobosaurus, a massive tyrannosaur loosely related to the T-Rex. Despite its slow gait and herbivorous lifestyle, Therizinosaurus would have been a formidable target, capable of defending itself with its massive claws and bulk. Its daily life probably involved slowly browsing through forests, using its height and reach to strip foliage from tall trees. While not graceful, Therizinosaurus likely had a good balance, using its long tail to stabilize its bulky frame as it moved. The story of Therizinosaurus is a fascinating one, not just because of what it was, but because of what it evolved from. Therizinosaurus belonged to the Therizinosauridae family, a group of feathered theropods that took an unusual evolutionary path. They descended from carnivorous ancestors, closely related to Maniraptorans, the same group that gave rise to Velociraptor, Deinonychus, and ultimately modern birds. Early relatives, like Falcarius utalensis, show us this shift in action. Falcarius had sharp teeth suited for meat, but also features that suggest a partially herbivorous diet. Its descendants developed longer necks, bigger guts, and flattened teeth, more suited for plant consumption. In short, Therizinosaurus is a product of evolutionary reversal, a meat eater that gave up flesh to become a plant eater, while still keeping many theropod traits like clawed hands, hollowed bones, and feathers. This makes it a remarkable example of adapted evolution, showing how flexible life on Earth can be when facing new challenges and opportunities. Therizinosaurus defies expectations. Its claws suggest a predator, its body suggests a herbivore, its ancestry suggests a carnivorous theropod, but it lived like a browsing giant. It's a dinosaur that forces us to challenge our assumptions, that just because something has fearsome weapons doesn't mean it's a killer, that even the fiercest of lineages can take a gentler turn, and that evolution doesn't always build towards what's more aggressive or more powerful. Sometimes it builds towards what simply works better in a changing world. As we continue to uncover more fossils and understand more about this bizarre creature, Therizinosaurus continues to stand out as one of the most unique, enigmatic, and iconic dinosaurs of the late Cretaceous. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe for more deep dives into the prehistoric world, and let us know in the comments which bizarre dinosaur should we explore next.